Oh no, I can't find it. I mean, well, dark means don't talk. It's the dark. Oh, what is that? No, no, no. Take 5. I don't know. It's a light. Wait a minute. That's a light. I'm allowed to talk. Oh my god, it's blue. That means something. It's a color. I got the cheese on my head. I'm going to talk right now. Andy Spilmanakas. Milanakis is spilling the knowledge. He's knocks on wood. And that is, of course, how I'm going there. This is pointing over the direction. It's yellow, yeah, no, yeah. And I drive the red. I'm the demon hunter. I am. And it's wet. Hell yeah, it's wet on the floor. Like it was wet on the fucking bathroom. Man, that was from the goddamn shower. I'm writing a gay autistic fan fiction in my head. This is the method. Silence. Don't talk so much. Take a deep breath. I'll do that when I can. It's the inhale 4, hold it 7. That's the lucky number. And then you exhale it 8. It's the 4, 7, 8. That's a number. And then I'm writing so much. I'm talking out. I'm talking in my internal creativity, and then I'm talking out loud at the same time. I have a pill head. Pills here. That's a reference to Left 4 Dead. Put the cheese on, man. That's good. That's good energy. There's the mouse trap. Yeah, I'm in the house, man. There's mice in my fucking house. It's final sighting. And I'm supplying too much, so just, nah, you go down there. That's a story for another time. Go down there. I already said it. The point is, this is a mouse trap. Here's a story about how I had mice in my house because we have wood siding. Knock on it. Yeah, he's going. And, I had, yeah, it's a mouse, it's cheese. The point is, it reminds me because we were killing a lot of the mice. They were like the extermination of World War II, and that's terrible. It is something, though. I had mice in my house, and I'm obsessed with it. It's an obsession. Here's the assembly line. It's like, I'm living life. Here it is. Oh my god, I see something now. I'm obsessed with it. There's that one. It's the WW2. That was the ultimate one. And then it led me up to the point where I just go over there. Hey, yeah, sleep is whatever. You'll balance it. We'll help you. That's what's I got voices in my head because the internet lore. Here it is. Here's the goddamn. Get the heaviest one. Oh yeah, no, this one. It's Harry Potter. I like the obsessions that I do. Here it is. It's Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I'm raving. I'm craving. I'm turning the dialogue off, man. This is the internet lore that I love to bitch and moan about. I'm upset about bitch about this chapter. No, stop talking and get down. This is amazing. Look. It's voices in my head. It's not. Something happened on my phone. That is what kickstarted this. So I'm going down. I'm going up and down. It's up. It's down. It's left. It's right. Here's the focus. The technique that I already said. I can't actually take a deep breath. So just stop, man. That's all I got. It'll happen when it happens. November the 1st. Or whenever it happens. Ho, 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 ho. The new day. Yes. The new day. Went over to the China's buffet. And my body hurt. It squirted. This is side effects. Get the hell over it. I was like, I have this tendency to be violent. That's not me. Because it's either I want to die, I'm going to kill myself, or it's and it's dumb. It's a fantasy land. Most of this has been. For weeks, I have the slight kind of pseudo, well, no, I have it. I've been diagnosed enough things. But I've been playing around too much with this, like, this sort of, like, up, down, and my eyes are, like, fluttering, like, and then I slightly see letters just like, we, Max, G, stop, and it's, like, in the bubbly letters, it's like if the clouds, like, the thinking clouds were letters, it's the sharp, fiery letters, like they're on fire. That is just my it's slightly there. Yeah, it's like slight REM right now. Rapid eye movement. I just gotta stop. Because that's how, of course, I've been diluting myself in my own mind. There's that self-awareness. The heavenly creator, father, the combo, whatever the fuck. That's just, I know it's not real. Because it could be so much worse. Just stop defining things so much, Max. Stop talking to myself. Stop constantly telling myself stories. Yet be who you are, Max, yes. And do not give up. Practice what you want to do. Creatively write, creatively draw your art creations, your own influences. Get over the whole originality thing. Nothing is. It's just coincidentally connected. Yeah, no, whatever. Yeah. Just get over it. Your body hurts. It's like my heart, my stomach, and then it stopped. Because that's temporary pain leaving the body, and that strength is there through the exercise. Yes, the and then the flies. I like to lay down and do flies. I'm building muscle. That's important too. I just remind myself this shit. It's like escape from the. I am like, a Word document. I sound like I'm reading. That's lyrics from a woman. I don't care. I respect them. Plenty of them are retarded. Plenty of them are good. And I just shut up because, oh my God, we get the picture already. He's bitched and moaned about it enough times. The complaining, whiny faggy. And it's the whole thing. I'm edgy. Yet I still treat people and just whatever. There's a person like anyone else. I don't fix it and then tell myself an entire 3-act structure about them. But I do that constantly. It's been happening since, honestly, it was getting there last year. It was more like... It was really just the beginning of this year. But last year, something, happened. It's whatever. The trauma, Icky Poo Poo, M. Night, Drama Lama Ding Dong Trauma Club is over. The dumping is annoying as fuck. I'm aware of it. My God, I am. So that's the point. I get, I moved back in here at the home with my parents, but I admit it. I have it good. I'm a fortunate man. I am. I have good coverage insurance-wise. A lot of people don't have that, the money for it. And I have, this is a nice man cave. It's a basement, yeah, but of course, the part of me that's like, this basement dwelling, fuck, he's lazy. Well, I'm not. I try to be, hello, today I recorded part of the slowly working on music. I colored in some pictures, I posted artwork. I just post more shit, man. Yeah, I've been telling myself that. What I laze on is like, I already forgot. That's the thing. My attention span is goddamn terrible. This is America. And I live here in a nice living space. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't want to live here for the rest of my life. I'm one of those. It's like, if it doesn't work out, and the whole thing of like living with your parents, then I get the fuck over it. Yeah, because this is, something where when I move the fuck out of the house, this is always going to be here as, a stepping stone back. Many people don't have that either. And either people around my age, this age is whatever. Definitely not a number, but it's like, be less, like, down on myself. Because I lose it. I do. The groove, the jive. I've been stressed. I've been pretty stressed. And then I gotta get over the fuck of it because the complaining. The negativity. We live in one. It's the world. It makes sense though. It does, because this is all it is for me. I'm high on life force. I'm sober for life, except nicotine and caffeine. Fine, say nicotine. It's a word. I'm one of those. I swear. I want the flavor, the spice, the thermometer, the fuel tank of emotions. Yes, that is all I have. That's the only thing I can control. If I ever think, and of course, there's people out there who have thought this, and I've even thought about it, and it's the devil. You go, they think, I got this, I'm the shit, man, I can just control the world. Those people are beneath me, they're above me, here we go. Let's gaslight them, let's stonewall them, silent treat them. Let's just tear their world up, and yet they put up that facade, and they have no idea. No. I like to be entertaining. I've been making movies my entire life. I have the Smash Brothers one. I got the Mario ones. I got the one where like American Idol. Yeah. And then and of course, 10 years ago, I posted shit online. It's permanently deleted. I tried to check Internet Archive, and it's not there. Okay, don't read the fuck off about it, but yet, hello, there's the demon mask. You can see it. You can sense it. Sure, the devil's inside. Because I'm going to survive through this. I will. And okay, you saw it. I don't give a shit if you saw that bottle of it. Because I am an open book to a fault. The fault is, don't constantly share Max. Don't constantly Maxsplain. I sound like a bitchy third wave from a Nazi. I do, at times. Anybody's allowed to talk and have their own goddamn opinion. My opinions are not objective. I'm like, I have the right opinion. Oh, no, that's retarded. That is dumb. This is what I do. I go over here. I was just doing this. I was making beats. And I just calm down. Do the 4, 7, 8, the breath technique. And level, and then there. Look at this. It's a puppet of Godzilla. The American version, which is, stupid. Because you know what? Japan had it right, and that's okay, dude. Stop it with this. What did the internet? I know the internet did something to me. And it's all in my head. Well, most of it, yes. However, success. Melee, Mario. All stars, just the Melee announcer. That's the laughter, dude. That's what I'm just talking to myself and the camera and the voices at the same goddamn time. It's funny. Be who I am. That's what it is. I'm just a man trying to get by in life, trying to function. I have a sense of humor. I have emotional, whatever the hell. It's wreckage and it's progress. I'm creative. And it's sobriety for life. That's it. I don't have to tell myself monologues for days, constantly talk. It's a challenge. That's where the stress is like, oh my God. Oh, because these voices become claustrophobic and suffocating. And then I stop. I treat them like a family, like an entire goddamn army. Yeah. It's warfare. And it's whatever. I live with it for life. I accept it during my goddamn, I don't care if it was in the past. It's a day at a time with sobriety. It is. Yet I tend to fixate and obsess to a certain extent about when I had over a year. Whatever roots back to here on the click, hello thing. Went over there, hello, there's that. I don't know when it happened, the origin story. But the point is, my life was so much better. So then I get it back. I have it back now. It's a little over 2 months. I don't get it. Well, this is a cop-out. It is. It's a scapegoat. Medication, omeprazole, Claritin, vitamins, and 4 different psychiatric drugs. And now 2 of them are being tapered. And I'm not going to die. You cannot die from any psychiatric drug, taper, or even a cold turkey. And I'm doing it the safer way, and that's good. Because I'm not going to foreshadow that darkness shit. I'm not. Because that's the only thing I got. I control this emotional spiral of emotions. It's a roller coaster. It can be hell, and it's heaven, and it's the front and center. Stop. Focus on it. It's just calm down, man. You can play pretend. Wow. Oh, I'm so fucked up. Whoa, I did this many things today. My brain is now fried. And I totally understand what it means to live here at home with the mother and the father. And that's just really it. And my life is simple. It's a pimple. It's whatever. It'll go away. I got facial hair and I shave it. Take care of yourself, man. Check yourself out. Look in the mirror and think, what would it be when it been something, though? I mean, it makes so much sense. I'm just looking around at stuff in my house, and that's not mine. Don't be a selfish soul. I got something, though. There's always question it all. Get that threat and bullshit detector on, because there might always be a dangerous person out there, and I'm not. I gotta stop defining myself so much, because it's over. It's whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. Shrug it off. It's not helpful to think that shit. You reframe it. You think, well, check the facts here, Max. I'm not gonna die. The health is good. It's something. It's fair. On the scale of how am I feeling today, everything. Well, it's mostly happiness. It's fun. It's exciting. There's the fear. There's the paranoia. There's the aggression. There's the suspension. There's the other fuck. There's envy. No. Let's just stop defining it. Keep it goddamn simple. Just stop it, man. Okay, yeah. Well, that's what happens, man. And then you get over it. I bop my head magically without me even intending it, because I'm just. I like it. I like the fun, the fast-paced shit I do. And then, of course, I got to guide myself. But I've had a traumatic brain injury. It could have been worse. Oh, it could have been way worse. But then here it is. It's X marks the spot. Where the fuck am I going? It's just a fly swatter. But I've been playing with the fly swatters. I have 3 of them. I have the red one, the yellow one, and the pink one in my mom and dad's garage. It's their stuff. They own it. It's not mine. It's not selfish, Max. It's not. Here it is, though. Here's the gamble. I kept looking at this goddamn dice. That's what it is. There it is. There it was. Then you put it over there. Because no matter what, I cave to it like a fag. I don't. I am not. Well, I am an addict. And I take a gamble of life. That's what I live life. And there's the things that I don't do. No. So here's it's sweet done. Because that's just the edge. That was it from the goddamn beginning. I think it's funny. And it's really terrible to laugh at that shit, and it's still funny. And I met the literal definition of it, and I got the fuck over it. I did. Why did I shave my head then? Because I'm already going. Look at my hairline. Can you even see that? It's like way up here. And it's shaped like a V. Get the fuck over it, Max. The heart will find you. That is the retarded. That's where men make their mistakes in life. Now calm down. That's all it is. I kept over it. I said, what's my place in the world? What's my place? I don't even need to mention it. I already mentioned the goddamn opposites and magnets. There's the plus and the minus and it attracts. So I think that's how they work. I don't know. Is that though? That's of course I see the juggalo, whoop whoop. And then this whatever. It's just, it's a juggalo. It's drugs. And then it's the subculture. God, some of that is subhuman. Because I'm wearing the jewelry for a secretive thing. Because I gotta get over the whole adrenality thing. I'm just exhausting myself by talking so much. By emotionally. Yeah, this is the performance. This is the part where I'm like, okay, how am I gonna get through this? Well, I have fun then. It's so much fun. And then it's not. Because I'm tiring myself out with this shit. I have been for weeks. So this is the strategy. I already said it in the last video. Stop talking. And when it gets really uncomfortable, then I respond. That's now the new way to go about it. When it's like, God, I need to say something, then I say it. And I have a more, it's going to have a lack of context. Like, what the fuck am I talking about? Because I've been spelling out so much, spilling the beans. My guts, I'm a living man. This is all it is. I say something and I wait. And when that story gets spicy enough, then I talk. Because that's all it is. It's been this is how I counteract the whole suffocating, claustrophobic thing with voices in my head. That is a story. That is me creatively imagining. Fantasy does not just mean, it does not. It means the genres of movies: horror, action, adventure, suspense, comedy. Yeah. The books, the creativity. It's the creative juices, the spark that ignited. There was like a furt. So women, I don't care, told me that, and I calmed the fuck down. That's the balancing act. This is how I am every single fucking day. It's emotions though. This is insanity. The split in my mind. There's like many different Maxes on both sides there, and then there's the line that I drew in life. I don't get to even think about going near that line where I want to, because I have the ways to counteract that. Masculinity, and how the fuck do men get through that? Then I have the line that I draw with my speech, and that's all it is. It's my words. It's not my actions. They speak a lot louder, so you know. I say the slurs. I reserve them for people who are all. I'm kind of an offensive man, and that's that. It's so easy for me to change my mind. It's like fuck it all. That's Max. That's too extremity. The extremity major. Yes, no, that's part of the spice, the fuel tank, the whatever the hell I also said about the emotions. I got emu oil for this. This is a side effect from the medications. What the hell happened last year? My vein popped. My hands have been dry. This is, of course, now leaving my body. It has to be. I've convinced myself. The other rash just finally going to stop being in my body. And I did that unintentionally. I did. However, I know what happened down there. My ass hit. Yeah, so that's just it. It's just been a fantasy of fun. And that's it, man. Well, man, whoever it is in life that I meet. Plan my life. Plan the day. Live in reality, dude. Put the fucking phone down. Stop talking to it too much. Information, man, that I'm sharing, and it's like exhausting. My voices, and I just stop. And I know it's like stop perceiving it as this impossible thing. No, that's self-defeating, man. Stop the type of dialogue in my head. Rise it up. Be a man. And you know what? Your imperfections, Max, they're not that bad. They're not. Yeah, I know your face, you got a big ass forehead. Your eyes are wide set. Who cares, man? Who fucking cares? You know. I want to grow a beard. That's not going to happen. Then I just shave it. There's a lack of hair right here in the center. Yeah, the center, the focus, man. Don't beat myself up. Beat that off. That is good. Who the fuck is this? Be patient. Patience, Max. Look, I read the brand of the goddamn bug sapper, and I say Zevo. And then, of course, I make that analogy the other day. Yeah, Zever empty vagina. Oh, and then it'll happen. Max, don't let it get the best. What did I just tell myself? But I trying to give up completely. I just let it go. Don't even act like I'm looking for it. Don't even talk to whoever it is. The Magic Chef, that's the name of a brand over here. Sure, show it. There it is. The instant oh god, there, man. Dude. Not gonna, that's the power of the exhale. Yes, no, Max effort is in my hands to just be a functional goddamn man. Yeah, it's like Clerks or something. Or stand up against the line up, Max. Don't line them up against the wall. That's of course that's for later. Yeah, the fantasy, the violent one. Yeah, the instinct is you learn how to fight. You learn how to. You go to the exercise, and if you have to, man, you go there with a group of friends. It's expensive. It's something I've wanted to do with a group of friends personally. Go over there to a break it room. And go in there and break things. You know, Fred Durst is the worst, but he's not entirely the worst. And then also get, you know, the paintball. It's the combo. It's heavy combo. It's paintball and it's break things in the goddamn room. Break it in your mind, man. Here's the destruction. That's what it is. It's like I'm beating subjects to death like a horse. And it's just words. It doesn't have to be reality, dude. I already showed the goddamn mousetrap. There it is up there. Yes, no, the decoration. I didn't even know it was up there. And I looked there the other day. Oh my god, there it is. It's an underwater creature. That's all I have to fucking say. I sound like, oh my god. We get it, Max. You've been talking about it. Oh, hey, too much. Hey there. Hey, what's going on, though? We already know what's going on in his mind. Help me! I'm okay though. I am. Take them off. Yeah, no. Live with this too. I look more with time. Keep them on, dude. Keep them on. Yeah, man. Laugh it off. Laugh at your problems. Laugh in your own direction, and then you stop talking. There it is. The death. That's him. That is the devil mask that I bought. And I'll get the skeleton, the skelly boy, spooky, scary, skelly man. And then I just put the devil mask on. I'm like, here I am. That's the double up. The double points. There it is. Remember when Call of Duty used to call it Nazi zombies? And of course they just call it zombies. And they took the Riker word out. They did. For a goddamn reason, I'd say, slap your hands around. This is mania. This is manic. Max. Spicy, manic, Max. Yes, no. Yes, no, yes. Oh my god, it's so much fun. To just live life like this, it is. That's I don't see it up there in the corner. I don't give a shit. Yeah, no, I don't care. I'll call myself out. I will. Because what I am, when I own criticize, I'm guilty. I'm a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite. Hypocrites. Who gives a shit? Move on. As exciting it is to do this in life, just don't do it constantly, man. Balance it out. Level that out. Where's that cool, collected man? He's always been here. You know, get over here, man. Here's your line. Oh no. Yeah, this dark. Yeah, just quit. Because, dude, when you hear something about you from a man himself And he describes a man. It's, dude, don't just do that, man. Do not think that everything is about you in the vulnerable, covert way. I don't have to say what that sounds like. People know the psychological shit. They do. Yes, no, yes. Yes rhymes with that, Max. Let it go, dude. God, at least I'm not an incel. I almost was. Another personal story. I've already... Personal stories. Constantly wearing myself thin. And yet, it's fun to do. It's so much fun. All right, this is the ultimate update, the part 2, the 2.0, double points of my life. Yeah, I impulsively shaved off all my hair. You know, asshead reflux reminds me of a retarded show called Rick and Morty. When I do it, I'm like, fuck off, Rick. The point is, I'm now adjusting my medication. I'm now actually improving this. Finally, I have that taper, the wean down, because I do believe if you're on too many medications, at least from how they work in my body, over time that's going to start to damage it more than help it, the body and mind. But however, something happened here. I already subtly hinted at it in part 1. This is part 2. I get a hold of Mr. Moon. There he is farming. Well, he created it, the website. I already emailed him. Possibly, maybe he, got in there and watched it. I get a hold of his ass again. I do. And this is how I do it. This is, hello, sir, I believe you're a busy man. You're like, well, who the hell is this guy? I don't have time for this. Maybe you do. I believe so, because the prophecy is Cyclone 9, Cyclone B. Stop with the references. That's the problem, though. Yeah, no, we know that technology, and I'm making the music now. I'm finally getting around to it. I believe 3-4 songs recorded. I got a 4th one that hasn't been made yet. That's part of the creative process. So I noticed a sign on my phone. I had to stop. It's as simple as this. I get enough sleep. That's important. The medication is going to happen. This is how I prioritize and strategize. I'm going somewhere with my sponsor on my birthday. It's the day before Halloween. Halloween is year-round. Al Jorgensen. References aside. Calm it down, monotone, and stop talking so fast. So I go there to the place with my sponsor to go have fun, and click, click, boom. That's all it is. I don't want to hurt myself or anybody else. Deep down in my soul, I really don't. This is the other thing. On my birthday, which is the day before, on Halloween. So the next day, I go over to a show. My shout out to Citizen DK. It's a DB crust punk band. And that politics, I gotta drop it, because of course there's the opposite of, the crust punk. And I'm searching there, where the hell is it, where I want to listen to the Riker shit. And I'll just drop it, man, because, amazing, something happened here. And the craziest part is that it makes sense to me. I was like hallucinating during my relapse, which of course that was the main shit that was talking, was the stupid alcohol and pot. I'm over 2 months sober now, and it's every goddamn day. All I got is my thermometer, the spice, the scale, the thermometer, like I already said that, of emotions, of the attitude, the adjustments. It's like, ooh, and it's just calm down. Take deep breaths. And that's all it is. And, look, I lost my Mr. Medicare, Mr. Jim's hat. My whole plan was, he's a busy man. Let that guy go. What did he teach you, Max? They're not your fucking... Well, you heard it before, at a different era during YouTube. None of you guys are my friends. Well, I believe where I'm going. I could meet friends. I could. That's when I want to go. It's ambitious. It's driven. I'm a driven man in life. I treat life as a job. I do. What is my dream job? I already talked about it today at DBT. The DVD in my mind that rhymes with a number of the DSM-5. That's where I go for psychological school. It's not easy, but it is possible to reestablish healthcare. I have good coverage, and I move out of state to work on a idea I have for a series, 3 seasons, 3 characters, and the other characters that they interact with. Music, and I've already posted. I remember though the whole origin of, or the whole timeline of my YouTube channel. It used to be content, then it was just, I deleted it. It's been perma deleted. I already checked Wayback Machine. Then it was the first album in 2019. That's a huge year. I've been, putting down shit in there about what that year means to me, all the events that happened. And then, of course, after that,
I just posted that album and nothing else was on my YouTube. And then I'm like, well, thinking, oh, there might be like an I hope it's so. I doubt it's archived. That'd be awesome if it was all my videos. And I had another video. I'm like, this is it. I'm gonna make another album. And that was like probably like fucking, I don't know, 3-4 years ago. The point is, I finally have it now. The second album is finally being made. The creativity. I had this like love quest thing happen though. It's like who's the good be over here? Who I'm hearing in my head, or it's actually happening. Because, you know, a schizo, BPD, AP, that's the one that I maybe. Legitimately, it's schizophrenia. It is bipolar, bipolar 2, BPD, and that's ADHD, autism. That was a big test. So then why do I want another one? Why do I want to have the retarded Zoomer? I'm a Zoomlennial combination. Why do I want to make that impulsive choice? Like, yeah, let's get it. That's another one. Emotions is the pulse in the finger. And that's the whole thing. How the fuck do I get, why do I want to get a hold of my professional help and be like, could I have APD? That's, of course, the M. Night Drama Ding Don trauma dumping that I've been doing for days about somebody that I knew. Somebody that I used to know, and it was a bad person that I regret knowing. And then, of course, this whole tendency to go over to the shooting range, I finally spell that out too, with my sponsor. That's all it is. I swear to God. I don't have the guts. I don't, actually. Click, click, boom. So, this is a risk, though, to even say, no, it's not. Because I got to just get the fuck over it. You know, it's not the end of the world, Max. It's not. Because that man who's always been here. And the whole plan is, okay, the action plan. Here it is. Go to there with my sponsor. Go to the concert on Halloween. Reach that point in my life where I got the shot, the IV for a medication. Get over there with the other one. Now, if I happen to not, I gotta move. I gotta be quick. I gotta somehow drive over that. I gotta prove this to my parents. That is the main problem solved. So I got a hold of a guy. I'm not gonna say what his name is. I noticed it. But of course, it relates to the moon. That's all I have to fucking say. Out of space. I gotta get a hold of him. And then when I go, is when I get enough, well, sleep is whatever. I'm starting to actually get some, which is good. So just practice the craft, the ambition, the life mission that I had many, many years ago. Get noticed, get creative, and then drive, man. Drive my car wherever the fuck I gotta get in contact with, of course, the one on the firm, and of course the main man himself, who created a certain amazing, I believe so. Of course, the big man himself, the strong one, helped him along the way with, I've been referencing it for days, and I'm sick and tired of it. But I have a mission. I have a mission, yes, no. Get a hold of him somehow, get a hold of the other guy. I already have a way to get a hold of the other guy. Look, I'm manic. I'm all over the place. The spice meter, the source code, it's finally fucking found out. So know what to do? I do. I do. So, in the meantime, live here and focus on, hello, here it is, my room, reality. You know, live away from the phone as best I can. Stop talking to it so much. That's what I tell myself. Because I got very nervous. I do. And of course, with the nerve and the pulse, it's like something's going to happen. My life is over. Oh my God. That's kind of a gaslight that I'm almost creating. A fear-based, paranoid-ridden one. Like I'm questioning somebody in this universe is going to, they have a plan for me. That's like a life ruination scenario. Schizoastro needs to calm his ass down. And that's all this is. It's been for days. It's been... sounds concerning. It's like the Cenobites. It's painful, but I love it. Oh, yes. And I already gave the whole goddamn... I'm an open book. Everything's been archived online for me. I believe so, yes. Except YouTube. Probably not that. And I own it. I do. This is part of the self-prophecy because I do have those life-destructive moves. I do the decisions I make that are so... But this is it's pretty impulsive, Max. Just pack up all your shit and somehow prove it to your parents, which is possible. And then go wherever life's going and wait for a response. That's another thing. When I reach out, wait for the response. That's all I got to do. And I finally have an answer here. That's a relief. That's amazing. That's all I gotta do. And look, I do admit this, though. Here's a huge colossal circle of this was in my head the whole fucking time. Here's a smaller circle saying, Max, yeah, it happened, bro. Now calm your ass down, Max. I'm talking to my voices in the camera. Calm your ass down. Focus on life. Improve slowly, but picked up the pace just enough, and work out and exercise. Electrolytes, protein shakes. Work on the music, work on the series, and get over there with creative people. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what life, the signs, the spiritual within me is going off hard. It's the spice, pulse, ignition, detonator of emotions, of attitude. And this is possible to control. I mean, I've been a hot, sloppy mess. When I'm a slightly above average looking guy, I gotta lower the emotional grossness overload of it because I had hair. Yeah, my paper thin fucking bangs. And look at the goddamn hairline. Look how far back that is. Look at that. Look at that shit. I've been debating this for a while. You know, when it starts to grow back, sure, I'll get the fade. And that is, of course, isn't just because somebody has a haircut like this or like bald, they're not a goddamn Riker. They're not. That's alternative. Put the label. Okay, fine. Rivet head, industrial, that's an umbrella term for EBM, agrotech, sure, power electronic, anything electronic that's got distortion. I love it. One of my favorite genres, if not my favorite. And I used to put a label on myself with that shit, and I would admit a lot of it is cringe. And of course, TikTok made that shit. Call it punk, goth, whatever the fuck, emo. Retarded it did, because then the hipster fake it meter goes off, and it's like, Max, let people live their life. And yeah, because you don't want to be a gay gatekeeper elitist. I mentioned this already in the DeviantArt video. They're discovering the scene for the first time in their life, the subculture. So chill with that shit. I've seen that shit online, and then the opinionated mode is like, okay, seriously, guys, cool with it. They're figuring out the fucking scene. They're listening to them. If they're like, hey, I'm goth, and I listen to this, and they go, that's not goth. That sounds like a goddamn elitist or a gay gatekeeper. So yeah, I gotta say it. I admit it's an incredibly cringe thing that happened and is like retarded. I've watched the goddamn TikToks I have of people dance. Well, yeah, but I rivet head dance, so I gotta balance it out with that too. It's that classic viral cyber goth video. And that's all. The dark electro is another subgenre. You know, the umbrella is industrial. The point is, I got it. The power is in my hand. Master hand. Success! Melee! Multi-man melee! Hit the targets! Break the targets! Mario! I've been doing the old choose your own adventure. This is a creatively describing things for weeks. I had Willy Wonka in my head. He's like, sleep, calm down, calm down. This black and white thinking, it was all there, the gray matter. You don't have to get so intense. It's not like this or that, Max. It's this simple. You won! No, you lost. You get nothing. And of course, the Lorax, my God, this fucker, he's like smoking 30 packs a day. Like, my God, this fucking guy. Oh my God, he's so fucking insane. He smokes cigarettes. Sure, you're so stressed out, Max. The Lorax, you keep describing things you watched online. You need to fucking cool with that, Max. The Lorax I am. And you just keep doing it. You keep describing. Oh, I remember the references, bro. You're a walking, talking reference of the cartoons, of the internet shit. Just calm your ass down. I'm done with the chopping down. There's only one seed that you planted in your head, Max, and I'm okay with chopping down that tree. The rest, of course, we get to put psychologically into other people's heads, and they get recomposted and grown, grassroots style. But of course, Max, there's one that you gotta just chop the fuck down is the talking about the references. So stop the talking and get angry and impulsively throw a coffee mug over there at the wall, and it breaks. That's part of the past for me. And I involuntarily just voice cracked there. Nice. The second puberty. That's not a second puberty. Many men in their late 20s go through that. Testosterone is important. I got a lot of planning to do. I do. The main thing is prove it to mom and dad. Yeah. I believe I know how to now. Just a noise. So now I calm my ass down and I prove it. I think I may know. I have ideas. There's a life worth living here, there is.